Good morning, YouTube friends. Off we go, headed to the shop on the Victory Vegas. Got to stop for fuel and snacks. Oh, it's nice with the fairing off, nice and cool. It's hard to breathe in this helmet. It's got lots of good vents in it, but they don't do much without some air blowing on them. So it's nice riding one of the bikes that don't have a windshield. Of course, I'm always congested. I've got allergies and all the dust and smoke in the air, so I'm always going. It's from allergies. I'm not a dust head, I promise. Yeah, it's just been one of those mornings. I could not get my ass moving this morning, but I got a cup of coffee in my saddlebag. I got some snacks, got a full tank of gas. If I'm not mistaken, there ain't a damn thing on the schedule today. There was supposed to have been a bike that was going to come in the afternoon yesterday for like a safety check, and it didn't show up, so maybe he'll come in this morning. Hopefully something comes in. There's nothing on the schedule for the whole rest of the month at the moment. Worked on some shelving in the little takeoff parts room yesterday, but that didn't take very long. So yeah, not a whole lot to do today. Oh, let's see, there's a 1999 Fat Boy that's been in the bay forever with the engine out of it. We had just built that engine last fall, and he blew it up after 300 miles on his break-in run. Seems like one of the new parts failed. It wasn't really anybody's fault, but a piece of a piston got sucked into the scavenge pump on the oil pump and trashed the oil pump, destroyed the oil pump drive gear on the crank, destroyed the oil pump drive gear on the oil pump, and the oil pump drive gear on the oil pump shaft would not come off. So I sent it to the machinist, and hopefully he can machine the thing off. The pistons were wrecked, obviously. The cylinders were wrecked. Everything in the whole bottom end was trashed, so it's a full rebuild. It's bad. So anyway, his new pistons and cylinders for that came in the other day. The bottom end of the engine is still with the machinist, and I've got a list together in Drag that I put together yesterday so that we can order the rest of the parts it needs to get it all back together. That was that's about all I got going on, just waiting for parts. I don't know if the machinist ever got called to pick up his pistons and cylinders, because even though I'm perfectly capable of setting ring end gaps and measuring piston clearance to the cylinder wall and whatnot, we generally have the machinist do that, and then he'll, if the pistons are too big, he'll machine the cylinder down to get the proper fit. He'll set the ring end gaps for us and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know if he was ever called to come pick up those cylinders and pistons or not. So I will check with the boss lady on that this morning, and I'll let her know I've got a cart together for him in Drag with all the rest of the stuff we'll need to get it back together.